Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Woohoo!
Hey, how you doing? Can I help you?
Grubhub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pizza. All right, must be for Mike. Okay, thanks a lot. No tip.
Order the pizza.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is it what we want?
Man,
Yeah.
go on. So, what's up with you?
Come on, I know you're gonna give me a slice, right?
Man, hell nah.
One slice?
No, brother, I'm eating all of this.
That's a whole medium pizza. I can't get one slice.
No.
You know, God don't like ugly, right?
Man, I'm about to take this outside, man. Get out of my face, man.
You eat the crust too? Let me get the crust in.
Oh, yeah. Can't stand them begging people, man. They always want a piece of my stuff. Take all my slices. Ooh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Ooh. It's about to go down. Baby, baby, I love you. What the hell? No! No! Come on!
Hey, what's going on, man? What happened to your pizza?
Damn. Karma's a bitch, huh?
All I want is one slice, motherfucker.
Switch.
Hey, Teddy! Y'all don't do this shit? Nigga. Hell no!
Well, shit.
More for me. Yeah, fuck y'all. Teddy!
Who invited this? Is this your friend?
Woo!
Who the fuck is this?
Woo! More for me.
Woo! He know he was kicking back.
What? Hey, DJ! Teddy! Turn that shit back on, baby.
Switch.
Switch. What it do? What it do? What's going on, everybody? We back. We live. Switch play remote. Live. What it do? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Mike J. And on the side of me, we have
Terry T in the house. Hey, guys.
Terry T.
Hey.
And on the side of Terry T, we got
Kimani. It
Ki-
rhymes with Terry T, but Kimani.
It could rhyme. Yeah.
and straight across upon the board, we have the one and the only.
It's me, Lady Melody.
Yeah, that's why you had a short clap. Nah,
Wah, wah.
trying to be all special and stuff. What's going on, everybody? We've been missing in action for a little bit. You know, we had the holiday come up, so we had to skip a Monday.
You was missing in action.
I came back for a couple of weeks after I was missing though, so that don't count.
Okay.
But we all were missing at the same time, Monday,
True that. True.
because it was a holiday. So how was y'all holiday?
I had a ball. I had a ball.
What did I do?
I had a Florida trip.
Sweet.
So yeah, I spent
Florida.
a week in
Ooh.
Florida. Went to, Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and of course Magic Kingdom. I was looking for Mickey. He was hiding.
You didn't see Mickey?
Oh my God, they have Mickey on like lockdown. Like all the main characters. We were just like, okay, where are they?
He had COVID?
You know what? I think because of the fact that they have Florida's different.
Florida's very different.
They're very So they had them on a balcony early in the morning when everybody was coming in. You could wave and take pictures, and then they have little booths that you could. Little
had
areas, little areas that you could go into
Oh.
and meet the characters.
Sound like she said they got little boobs. What?
There's your mind.
Well, let's hope they're not little. But anyway, so yeah, you could like at a certain time go in and see some of the princesses. But overall, the characters weren't around like they normally would be. So it was a little different feeling. You found out that they're having some copyright issues.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
gonna
copyright issues?
copyright issues with the main characters of Disney.
Disney?
But it's Disney, so how
It's
can
Disney.
Disney have copyright issues
Yeah,
with Disney?
you would think there are different variations, different, images of Mickey that I guess some
Yeah.
are owned by other people who.
The
could be
Willie,
that.
the one where he's on the boat.
Yeah, that's the original. That's theirs.
that's the big. I think I saw something about that
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
That is one of the things that's up for
Exactly.
debate.
That's
I think
right.
coming up
That's
either
right.
this year or next year.
Yep, next year.
Yep.
So I think that
Dang.
may be a part of it because he was really not around. You didn't see him floating anywhere. You would normally come in there and hear all the music.
Said floating anyway.
Yeah, he is the god.
He just
And you go-
glides.
You go to see that mouse. That's what you're going for, and that castle. So it was a little strange, but it was beautiful. So, we had a great time. So, just, hopefully it'll come back and, he'll be around with his girlfriend.
That's not me, though. I know who it is, though.
Uh-oh.
Don't shush us.
Anyways, how about you guys?
Mine was cool. I kind of got a lot of rest, and I did go to one barbecue. I just kind of went out for a little bit. I did have some turkey burgers that I had already pre-made. So Richard was barbecuing. So I was like, you know what? Is your grill still going? He's like, yes, it's still hot. So I was like, all right, I'm about to bring these because since I'm down to one hand, it was going to be convenient to already have some stuff just made up already that I can just grab. So I took it, put them on the burner, and then the fire was going so good, I ran back up to Kroger and grabbed some dogs too.
And see, that's the best when you done grilling, but the fire's still going. You're
Yeah.
like, I can't waste this good fire.
Exactly.
I can't
get
waste it.
something else.
I gotta put something else on here.
digging the refrigerator at that point.
All I wanted was one rib.
Just one rib.
Because I haven't had pork in so long. I just wanted one little rib.
You want like a little,
I
just a little
didn't get
baby rib, like that one that's all the way at the end. That little.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh
Just a
my
little
God.
taste.
Wait,
I
how you like your rib? Because some people they get weird. Like you like your rib, you want like the in it, or you want like the super soft fall off the
I
bone.
want the in it.
Yeah.
You want the okay? Because you know what I'm talking about when I say
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
That
Teach
little
a little
crunch.
bit of crunch, yeah.
Yeah, see, I only eat beef ribs, so
Well, that would have helped too.
Yeah.
I mean, any kind of rib. It was just, I didn't get
Hey,
it.
listen, they got all kind of ribs now. They got chicken ribs, turkey ribs. I seen the other day they had goldfish ribs.
Yeah.
So you know, it's,
I don't want
I
that.
had some of that.
You had some of that?
No.
Goodness, I was gonna say, who made that?
Goldfish rib.
That's a little
That would
sad.
be right.
Yeah, that would be.
So, what are we talking about today, y'all?
Today we are talking about fake it until you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Whether it's you faked it on your job, you faked it with your friends, you faked it with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your whomever. I can start off with one of my stories of faking it till I make it. Years ago, I was actually 20 years old. I think I was 20, 19 or 20. I know this is. I was with my daughter's mother, and she was coming over to the house because I was cooking. But I was kind of running behind. I'm like, dang, I told her I was making mashed potatoes, and I forgot what else I was making, but I do remember I was supposed to make mashed potatoes. So I ran up to KFC because I was running.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Mike. No, you didn't.
I did.
We all know what the KFC mashed potatoes taste like.
Swear. I mean,
They
I
are
used to have
distinct.
to pull them off, like,
I mean, I added some butter in it and a little bit. More.
No.
I kind of like tried to like switch it up. She didn't say anything, so if she's listening to this podcast now, she's hearing this for the first time.
That's funny.
But
She was like, dang, this like KFC good.
She
Like,
faked it too, 'cause she didn't say anything, but she knew. She knew.
she would have thrown her plate away and saw the bucket in the garbage can.
nah, I made sure everything was disposed of, that it was
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
unseen. But
I used to do that with mac and cheese.
Oh, you get the,
Where you
the KFC mac and
the
cheese?
Stouffer's mac and cheese. People used to come over for a barbecue, and he'd be like, your macaroni and cheese be so good." Like,
But you know
I
what?
never said anything. I never
I've
said
never
it wasn't
had
But you know
mine.
the Stouffer's mac and cheese actually, because I just tasted it right now as you said that, and that is actually a very good barbecue mac and cheese
I've
style.
never had that before.
And she with the goods. But God, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Because it's already done.
Just had food coming to the studio.
Won't he
have
do it? Because it's
food. We have
already done.
food.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Right there.
yeah, you know I love it when
Smells
food is pun the billion.
I was late because
I love
I was
God.
trying to grab it.
Don't y'all love God?
Praise them.
Speaking of faking it till you make it.
You
said
don't
what?
love God. What's wrong with you?
You said you was late because what?
I was late.
You gotta go out and
Oh, okay.
play that.
Cameron. She interrupted.
So,
But yeah, and she did. She told me how good my cooking and everything was. And what's crazy is she loved KFC. I don't know if about the mashed potatoes, but I know she loved KFC, and then she ended up working there after a while.
Wow.
God. Well, so she knows the potato taste.
You know what? I'm actually going to ask her if she's. I'm pretty sure she's probably not listening, but I'm going to ask her if she knew.
You're pretty sure she
Yeah, I'm sure she did. Because she loved it. She
Not
didn't
really.
say
She probably just think like, dang, he cooked so good it tastes like KFC mashed potatoes.
so how often do y'all fake it with the food when you cook food?
That's the first
I
and only time I ever did it.
I do sometimes. You know what I do? I go to Sam's Club and get that roasted chicken and cut it up. With barbecue sauce on it. If I'm having a party and I'm like, oh, I'm serving, different types of chicken, I might just cut out some of the time and just go pick one up or two and cut them up and put them. Nobody
I don't
cares.
think that's faking. That's more like you doctoring it. you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what our mothers used to call it. You're doctoring up that chicken.
Yes, I like that.
Is it considered faking? So I do this a lot actually. So I really like to cook. It's like meditation for me to cook. But when I do cook, I like to experiment a lot. So I'll play with a lot of different seasonings. Sometimes I make my own, whatever. But a lot of times when I'm cooking for other people, I won't always cook the things that I make a lot. Like sometimes I'll cook something and it'll be like my first time cooking it, but I'll pretend like I've been cooking it forever. Or like if I'm just doing like a different seasoning style or whatever for how I'm cooking it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I always make this, just to like see how
they
they
react.
really truly feel about it. Because I want to be like, it's my first time cooking it. And they be like, you need to do this. Like, nah, like I'm going to pretend like I really do this because I really want you to really tell me like if it's good or not. I feel like I would get a better answer, but I always get that it'd be good, and I'd be like, well, dang. I'd be trying to experiment to find the wrong stuff sometimes, but I end up finding the better stuff.
Like, what is it that you make? Like, or attempt
I cook
to
everything. I mean, the only thing I don't cook a lot now is I don't cook a lot of meat because I'm a no meatitarian now.
Oh, so sorry for you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but listen, don't be sorry. I'm a pescatarian, so I eat a lot of fish. I love salmon, orange roughy, red snapper, stuff like that. But I actually don't miss meat. I don't.
Good.
I like when I get hot and ready pizzas. I don't get cheese because cheese pizza is for serial killers. But I get the pepperoni.
Serial killer.
Trying to say something right now.
People who eat I can't trust you if you out here eating cheese pizza now.
Pizza.
But I'll get the pepperoni pizza and I pick the pepperonis off.
Yeah, I do that when I if I'm like fasting meat or something like that, then I do the same thing because I need that flavor.
Yeah, the flavor gotta be there. I
Yeah.
need the pep juices. Give me the
Yeah.
pep juice.
The pep residue.
Yeah, I need the residue.
The residue because it's melted into the flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
Succulent. Yeah. I don't think I've ever fake cooking anything. I just like to cook.
What you be cooking? What you be cooking?
Everything.
How do you cook your salmon? What's your favorite way to cook your salmon?
My favorite salmon is blackened.
Ooh,
I
do
love to
you
blacken the salmon.
Nah, I'm gonna get you now because I make my own blackened seasoning now.
Well, no, I
So-
actually use a guy. His name is Big Mike. He's a guy from my job, Mike Weathers. He
I
has
thought
a
you
Big
talking about
Mike
me.
seasoning.
Okay. Big Mike.
So. Now, but he has a blackened seasoning. He always cooks really good, and he came up with his own blackened seasoning. So I support black businesses. So it's called Big Mike's Blackened Seasoning Sauce. He has it in seasoning. It's in Myers, Kroger's.
Oh, it's selling. Okay.
Yeah, shout
That's
out.
dope. Yeah,
Yeah, so-
I'm actually going to look for that and try it.
But I'm the type of person, I just have a lot of seasonings in my cabinet, so I just pull stuff out because people will be like, well, what you put in the food? I'd be like, I don't know.
Right.
And you
Because
know-
it's like toys. It's like, oh, I'm going to play with this one. I'm going to play with that one. And you be like, dash of this. Sprinkle of that.
Right, when you're a creative, you just create. So I just love to create. And so and people be like, you know what you put in that. I'll be like, no, I don't. I just cook.
Yeah. Or you
I don't
might
think about
you might know what you put in it, but you don't know how much. So it's like,
right. You like, I don't know. And a lot of older people, like my mom, she's 80, so she'll be like, you know what you did. You just don't want to tell me. I'm like, girl.
So what did that mean to you all as far as like faking it till you make it? Like you never fake cooking anything or just fake anything in life? Like just to pretend like...
Well, I see it on social media all the time.
Oh God, yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you definitely see it
Yeah.
there.
I seen a post, somebody, I forgot who it was. It was a celebrity that talked about all the stuff that he had that was fake. He said none of that stuff was real.
Like the jewelry and all of
Jewelry.
that.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. He was
Yeah.
like, it was always
sure.
always a front.
But like, why? That's always been my thing. Is like,
It's entertaining.
Why?
It's entertaining.
No, I think
it is, but it's not real.
No,
it's not
but
authentic, and we
they-
all
It's a-
know that.
It's
Because-
attention.
It is.
No,
It is.
it's the attention, but they want to give the perception of, because you gotta think a lot of those rapper guys and stuff, they be dealing with all these different women. They might wake up and they 2 chains be gone, 2 chains. So
Yeah,
it
but
would
if they
be
go
better-
pawn them 2 chains and they fake,
yeah, but that's the joke is on you, because my real 2 chains is at home in my safe. So it's I think that we are, in our culture, we're the only ones that really want to go out. You never know if it's fake or not when you're looking at somebody's jewelry. You just don't know. It's to the point
Sometimes
now
you can
they
tell.
walk around. I mean, a zirconia is a zirconia, but at the end of the day,
I mean,
it's shine.
You got that from
I
Junos?
don't know. I have my own opinions on that, especially with jewelry and diamonds and like I honestly could care less about
I
diamonds.
swear.
I think diamonds are a stupid stone. I'm sorry.
And you can't tell the difference
Because diamonds are not worth anything. That is a
They're
very
not.
common stone. I could get a diamond
is.
anywhere.
And then they bump up they bump up the value of it. And then once I heard about the blood diamonds and how they were killing our brothers and sisters in Africa and cutting off their hands, and you need to watch, it's a movie on that called Blood Diamond, how they do that, I didn't want to wear diamonds anymore. Now I wear zirconia, but I'm just saying a real diamond, no.
Hey, it's
And I'm
all
not
gonna
saying
glisten
it-
in the night.
And I'm not saying it because I couldn't afford it, because everybody know me as I had my share. But now that I'm older, I'm not on that.
Yeah, speaking of, one time,
One time,
I bought some fake.
Time and band cap.
Yeah, that one time in bed. Yeah, I actually bought some fake Air Force Ones.
Ooh,
This was years
that's
ago.
sacrilegious. Oh no,
I didn't even know.
I didn't know it was
it was
What
fake.
Yes.
do you mean? Like,
Yes.
what
I
is
didn't
it?
either.
I bought them from a store, and I paid $50 for them. But you know, Air Force Ones, they ain't $50.
They not.
So I was trying to cut costs, and I was like, they look just like.
Did they look just like them, or you thought?
No,
they
no,
looked
no.
like
They
them?
look just like them, but you know, the longer you got them, they're gonna start turning yellow.
Ooh.
So they probably started. Listen, I actually bought a pair of Air Force Ones by mistake, a fake ones by mistake from somebody.
They
And like the
set you up.
toes was like curled up in the front.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I know they have like fake Gucci purses.
Yeah, that
and
stuff like that, high-end,
But I didn't
yeah.
know that there was actually
That-
them
now,
shoes.
You can
Yeah,
get
but
them
that-
from China.
Yeah, that is the definition of
Yep.
fake it till you make it. Canal Street in New York is the definition
Yeah.
of fake it till you make it.
It's
And
fun,
Canal
though.
Street has made it by faking it.
Fun
Yeah.
though.
Because everybody know, but everybody still go.
They do, and they know. But you know, it's so funny when you're walking down the street and they have these bags, and as soon as it gets like a little bit dark, they drop them on the ground, and then they have all this stuff, and you're like, what in the world? It's just like a plethora. But some of those little, I don't know, creepy little areas, little spots, and they go, come here, come here.
Yep, bring you
this,
to
want
a
this?
back door.
Yeah.
And they show you the real stuff.
Yeah.
They got the real stuff
Yeah.
back there.
Remember
Then you
years
go,
ago, we
oh my
used to
God.
be so excited when people say, I'm going to New York to shop, only to find it. They were bringing back fake stuff
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
even know it.
The only-
Bring it back and selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I knew that back then, the only thing I liked about New York, like when I used to go to New York, I would get stuff that we didn't have here. So it wasn't like I was
They can
buying no
compare.
Gucci or
Yeah.
none of that stuff. It was just different things. Like I remember having a sweater that was like, it looked like a jersey, but it was a sweater.
Oh, that sounds
It was sweet. I was
got
mad
it?
because I'm like, I want to go back and go get some more.
I still got my Gucci dresses from
I
back
have-
in the
that's
day.
fine.
So are they real or are they fake?
They are real.
She said, "Don't play her."
Hey, I don't even know now. I bought
I
two
would, you know,
Gucci
I
sweaters.
don't even care because I never
I
really
don't
wore
either.
designer type of clothing anyway, and I
I
feel like
I wasn't on that, but my ex-husband was, so he was like, this, you what color? So I got all the colors.
I mean you're spending all that money on.
I wasn't spending my money.
Some of that
I
stuff
mean,
is
it don't
actually-
matter, you know.
yeah.
Stuff. Even if it wasn't your money, you could have got that money to save something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at the
It's just-
time, not trying to be ugly, he had it, so he bought it.
Hey, it ain't tricking
we
if
were
you got
good
it.
financially.
It ain't tricking if you
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
We were good. We didn't. It wasn't.
I was,
Not trying. You know.
Yeah.
And
It's
for real,
fine.
it ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it,
yeah.
you got it.
Yeah, I'm past all that now.
Me
Like,
too. I'll be like, whatever.
Yeah, most of the stuff you see me wear is going to be something like a local business or something like that.
I was looking at something earlier. Leonardo DiCaprio, he drives a Prius, and you see him in t-shirts. He don't be having all that stuff on. It's just
Yo.
that in
and he made it.
Yeah.
he all the way made it.
But
All
it's
of
the same way you see billionaires running around in Jesus sandals and Walmart
Yep.
tees. Like
Because
they
it doesn't
don't.
matter.
They don't care. I've never seen Bill
They know
Gates
what
rock
to
a
do.
chain.
They know what to do with their money.
See, it's like back in the day, Bill Cosby tried to show us with the Gordon Gartrell, but we didn't get it.
Oh yeah.
How she made that shirt, and everybody thought that shirt that she made was so dope. It was they thought they liked her shirt better than they liked the expensive shirt. So that was to show us like be dope by yourself, create your own.
I agree.
So have any of you ladies ever I just did this, have you ever like somebody said, oh, I like your hair, and you know it's fake, but you just be like, and they be like, who does your hair, that kind of thing. Have you all ever like faked that you had real hair fake hair and it was real? I mean, it was fake.
Well, the other day, girl, because I just colored my hair, and this Caucasian lady at my job was like, Cameron, I like your wig. And I was like, honey, you may see me wear a ponytail and maybe some braids, but I don't wear wigs. And then I had to fling it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You do that because she overstepped.
Oh my
She did,
goodness.
She
but I
overstepped.
just I'll be like, child, you don't know no better, baby. It's okay.
All right, we need to create. We need to start creating something called the Black Flex. It's a reflex for Black people whenever people that are not Black do something that's egregious, and we need to correct them.
Yeah.
And it's a backhand. It's just a reflex. Ow, bow. Ooh. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to hit you. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to backhand you. That's what we call in our a love tap. A backhand is a love tap. But I do have this one hairstyle that I wear, and it's a bang, and it's not my bang. It's like a little bang ponytail. You know, you as a women, we change stuff up for the most part. We just change. We like changing stuff up.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I love.
So what about you guys? Have you ever, someone ever said like,
I gotta hear this one.
Me
Right, 'cause
too.
I'm trying to think like what could it be?
you know, they do have men weave now.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
So-
I think
like it,
Jalen
though.
Rose has it. His hair is too
It
dark.
looks good.
Listen, no, they just. It's
I ain't
funny.
mad
I
though.
was just
Me
talking to somebody
either.
about this. His hairline. He got a barber who does a crispy hairline. His hairline is real. But you know, now they do the spray thing now where they spray and they make it so that it's more defined. But just don't sweat, but they make it real more like defined. I don't know because I don't go to the barber.
And go.
Yeah, I don't know. I cut my own hair, so that's not really my thing.
Because you know,
But,
back in the day, he
yeah.
used to wear the waves, and now all of a sudden he has this thick, lustrous hair.
A unit. She called that man's hair a unit.
But that's what they call them. They call them the man weaves. They call them units. And I've seen the men. They be like, well, shoot, y'all can wear them. We can wear them too. But they make the men look good.
They do. I don't have a
dang.
problem with it. I think
I
it's
do. Because listen,
I do too, but I was actually going to get one.
I want to see you get one.
That would be so funny.
Only for a movie, but I was gonna get it ahead of time, just so I can,
Get used to it.
not necessarily get used to it, but
Just don't
not
film in
have
the
to
pool.
get it during filming, because we were already on set. So it's like, what time do I have to get it done?
Right.
So I was gonna get it done prior, and then just walk around like that, just
That's
to see
funny.
how I would look with hair.
what kind were you gonna
And I'm
get?
staring at you right
Just a
now.
low
like,
fade.
Where's it? Who got it?
A low cut.
You should get waves
a
just to see
wave.
how.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it would be. I think it would be.
I mean,
nice.
I had it when I was younger, but that was like 25, 20 years ago.
And
Hey,
then
if the women can do it, why not the
seems
men?
like a red.
I mean, I'm not gonna do
Why
it.
not?
I'm not gonna do it, but
Well,
Nah.
but you wouldn't need to. But I mean, like the
I've
guys
seen
you
it
need
make a lot of older men look
young.
young.
It
I'm
does.
like, oh
it
my
does.
God.
I think it's great. I think
do
they have
too.
options
Even
now.
You just can't go swimming.
Oh, the
some
beards?
men, yes, they fake their beard.
Yeah.
They be having the lace face beard. What is
They
that? How do you do
They
that?
color them.
Yeah, I see. I can't do that.
That's weird.
Yes, you can.
You could.
No,
You could.
I'm not, no.
That's
for
far.
a movie or. My thing is like I don't want to be different than who I am unless it's on film, because I don't
I
want to
feel
walk
you.
around looking like I'm
I
being
feel you.
fake. Because at some point,
That's
this
gonna
is
come
gonna
off.
I
show.
mean, being an actor, to me, you're fake
Yes, and
anyway.
that is- yes.
But,
So-
but it's different when
That's-
you. I was thinking about that coming here. That is something you can say fake it till you make it.
Yes.
Because when you are an actor, you are not necessarily you using your imagination, but you are kind of like faking it when you're doing different characters. You are.
Is it faking or is it skill?
It's fake
It's
too.
both.
It's both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we call it skill, but
It's-
Are you
it's
skilled
being-
at being fake?
It's being a professional faker.
Exactly.
Have y'all ever lied about y'all ages for acting reasons?
No.
Nobody's ever
I don't
asked
act,
me.
so, you know.
Nobody's ever
Yeah.
asked me.
It's
That's why
tough.
I said let me go down here because I already know you.
Nah, it's,
I don't do that.
I'm proud of my age.
nah, it's
And
tough for
my
me to lie
birthday's
about
coming
that.
up, everybody. So, yes. Happy birthday to all the Geminis and Cancers.
Cancer game.
Yeah, I'm proud of my age as well. I've always been proud of my age, but I just know
but
in the past, well, not even in the past, now they pretty much go for a lot of the younger
They do,
actors.
and it is written on those
with
auditions
singing,
and things.
acting,
Yep.
all of that stuff.
They sure do.
But the crazy part is some of us look younger than the people that
Yep.
they're cast. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll be like, let me lose this 10 pounds. I'll be 25.
yeah, exactly.
Because it'd be like,
See,
I don't know if some of them people be faking or whatever on some of those TikTok videos where they be like 36 where. and they be looking like 50 something.
Yeah.
Man, everywhere.
I've never seen it. I've
Ooh,
never
they-
And then, but what's tripping me out now is the whole filter game on TikTok.
Yeah.
How some women and
Filter game
men will
everywhere.
not want to be seen without filters, and they even said that they're starting to try to have plastic surgery to look like the
Man.
filter
Nah.
That's wild.
because they don't love themselves.
I
No.
don't mind it.
I'm,
Well, I think
I'm
it's
tripping
funny.
on how these women, you know, they showing some of the women without makeup
Oh
and their
Lord.
transformation with makeup.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
already know
that's-
the
that's
one
some
particular
daggone
girl you're
witchcraft.
talking about.
Yes. that-
Witchcraft.
Yeah, Lamar was actually. I was talking to him the other day about that. He was like, "Man,
We
you
missed
see
you,
that?"
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar, you need to be here.
Lamar, what's up? We tired of you and your next time. One time. The other time.
You said next time, the last time.
Right. We starting to think that you faking. Oh. We love you though, boo.
Speaking of faking,
Ooh-wee.
so
What you looking at me for?
We don't want you to
'cause
be no
I
fake friend.
I looked at you and then I looked at them.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick for the two ladies beside me?
I brought you pizza. You can't be mad.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get
Like-
back to what I was,
Cause we were talking about age. I feel like it's really difficult for me to lie about my age. How old would you ladies say that I am? If you had to take a wild guess,
Young.
what age is young?
Oh, like
Don't go-
20 something, like early mid 20s, maybe 23.
Ooh,
I wouldn't say that because I have a 23-year-old son. So
Yeah,
to
you
me,
look 23 to me.
no.
That voice
Me,
doesn't.
you do.
you can't go. I was born with this voice.
It's a
Oh,
wonderful
he was
voice.
born with that
I was
voice.
literally. I cried. Wow.
wonderful.
I was
And
born.
And his birthday is the day after mine.
It's
Happy
a-
birthday.
Happy birthday. 3 times for the
Maybe
midnight.
I-
DJ Horn.
I would say 35.
35. Is that based off of?
Because to me, you seem really mature, so that's why I would say 35. But if I was to look at you, I would say maybe 28.
So I'm gonna say this. You both are somewhat correct. I look the age that you said. But I've always been wise beyond my years. I'll be 31 this month.
Okay.
But I looking like if I didn't have these
Yeah,
couple of chin
you do
hairs
look
here,
young, but I'm
I
just
would
saying.
not be able to get a beer. It just wouldn't like they're like, oh, okay, he done came in here and lied with his
Yeah.
fake ID and a fake voice. Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro.
The
You're
voice.
trying too hard
The
now.
voice,
Like you're
yeah.
trying way too hard now. So
But that's why I said 28. I was like, definitely, you were at
23
least
neat. You
28.
take off all that hair, honey, and you know, you put in.
And nowadays,
So have you all faked
it's
being
hard to
younger?
tell.
Have you ever faked being younger?
no, because I've always already looked young.
Yeah.
I look younger
Yeah.
depending on my weight. I look different all the time. So it's like I look different all the time. If you look at my pictures, I look different all the time. It just all depends on the day. The cheeseburger and you know.
Same thing here.
Right.
But people always assume that they know my age and they never get it right. And I
Right.
never tell it. Just because I think it's funny.
BEA beautiful. That's how old you are.
Oh,
You know what I say to people? You know what I say to people? They say, "How old are you?" I say today old, just like you're today old. We all the same age.
true.
Yep.
That is true.
Today young.
Okay. I like that.
I'll be 48 this year. I don't care.
He said so.
I care.
I care.
I mean, I'm happy to be my age.
I'll be happy to
I'm
be
very
50.
blessed to be my age.
Yes,
and,
amen.
you
Give a
know.
claps for that.
Yes.
Amen.
Only thing I hate is I don't like telling people my age in Detroit because you get typecast. They be like, "You are you." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
You are a young grandmother. I'd be like, but then again, nowadays you can be 28 and be a grandmother. Cause,
Yeah, I'm saying.
That is-
Yeah.
yeah.
That's sad.
What was I going to say?
Yes.
Have you guys ever faked an orgasm?
Yes. Yes.
Dang, why are you excited about
Good
it?
actress on that.
I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm just raw with mine. I'll be like,
I
we need to try that again.
Yes.
haven't. I have.
I have.
I have.
I have to.
I don't, you know,
I have.
keep trying.
I was in it
It's
too long.
It was an unenjoyable experience, and so it needed to end.
But how do you fake? But how do you fake the? How do you fake that?
They could. They. Oh, never mind.
What?
Go
Pull
ahead.
out real quick. I mean,
No, they just
I'm a protected young man.
oh, so you can fake it.
I don't know. I should be like, let me see.
I feel it.
Let me see who. Can we see who online
I
first?
know, gotta go, gotta blast.
Can we see who online first before I tell?
Gotta blast.
Why is it you always got to check the live, Mike? Always. Let me think real quick. I wonder. Wait. Here you go. Look. I wonder, is my ex? Does she work? Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
Oh
ain't
yeah.
worried
She
about-
worked. She worked midnights. So let me. Y'all can tell the story now.
No, I just be worried about my daughter watching.
Well, you already.
She
admitted. I
know
mean,
that her daddy
she
used to be
grown.
like,
Let me tell you.
things like
There's
you're
still some stuff
ready.
you just
Well,
don't
she know
wanna-
you didn't fake that one.
That's
So,
right.
Because she's here.
She
Right.
knows you didn't fake that one.
You still don't want some stuff for your kids to know. Just like you don't
that's
want
why
to
you
know
don't
nothing
say
about
it.
your mama.
But if my mother
but I-
say it, then I
That's
have
on
no
her.
choice to accept.
You
You
are,
know.
mama.
And I will, but
See, but I don't want that.
But at the same time, it's like
Mama had a life before
that-
you.
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like
I still don't want to say it.
they're not faking it. They're being
I-
real
you know,
with
but
their children.
I respect
I
that,
be
Mike.
very
I respect
transparent on here, so I get to pass on some stuff.
Okay, transparency.
I respect that, Mike. I respect it.
I appreciate that.
I spec it.
It's back at
Man,
And daddy go to
man
men.
power.
The men trying to take up for the men. Okay.
Right.
Wow, all the taking up y'all be doing. Himani, I appreciate you being here.
We
Lamar-
appreciate him being here
Lamar.
too.
Yeah.
That's for
And
Lamar.
that's for Lamar. Okay.
Lamar, dog, you gotta come back. We miss you.
Because I get outnumbered up here sometimes.
But I like
Oh
Kimani.
no, you don't. You
I
be good.
don't.
You be good.
I'm like I'm fair.
But
y'all.
Are you trying to point me out? And I'm trying to be good.
you are. You have been good.
I have changed my ways. I was like, I'm not gonna rag on Mike.
You was good the last
I
time.
sure was. Look at her.
I'm always good, so.
We want to call it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be
For
the
the most
angel
part,
that
do.
you are.
For the most part, you do.
Thank you.
But every now and then, you'll slip something out. But you're entitled to it, though.
Oh, I want to renege that. My first response to did I ever fake was no, but I did because, like you said, I wanted it to be over.
See,
I was like, damn.
I think everybody has faith.
Everybody has.
Everybody in the whole world has faith.
I don't think everybody in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
as far
sometimes you
as
be like, get
has,
off me.
has had
Move.
sexual intercourse.
I don't think
has
everybody in the world.
faked.
I don't think.
I think so because
That's your thought,
I have
and
never
that's
talked
your
to a
thought.
female that said that they have not, and I have, yeah.
Because, like you said, God may say he's been doing things too long. So,
Right, because
Or
I
he
only
bored.
did it once, so it almost didn't happen.
oh, once, oh God, stop it.
No, seriously, I only faked it one time.
Same.
But like
It was
what?
one.
Why?
I just felt like I was in it too long. I really wasn't enjoying it like that, and then
You wanted it over.
I wanted it to be over. So I
I
was.
why do you
want
just
it to be
say, "Oh, this ain't working for me"?
So the thing.
He didn't want to hurt her
Because
feelings.
yeah, you crush somebody's
Yeah.
spirit saying
Yeah.
that, and when in reality it was just it might have been just not good.
And
but
then-
out
That's
in
the
outer
problem. People
space-
are not honest with people.
And then,
And-
and,
I
then
mean,
probably she.
Let me say this. I
Because-
said this earlier. You said hurt somebody's feelings. Nobody can hurt your feelings because you're in control of your own feelings.
But
So
I think
it's how
I
you
agree.
receive that.
Some people can't handle.
I think with the
people
guys
can't
though,
handle
she may not be able to do that well, but she may be able to do some other things well. So you don't want to say that because you might not get the other
And you
thing.
might be having an off night. It might
I mean,
not be
which
that,
is fine. So let's
Yeah.
just
vibe
go
that
through
night,
this.
But then the
keep
next
it moving.
time you get together, it might be powerful.
Yeah,
Don't
and
know.
honestly, that's really what it was.
Yeah,
Like that
I mean,
night,
that
it was
night
just
it
off,
was-
and I was
yeah,
just
it's off.
ready. Like
You
she
were
was
ready to
just
stop. You were
ready-
tired.
she was
Yeah.
fired
You wanted
up.
a V8.
That's all right.
You ever like sit you ever at home? You ever
I
at
could have
home
had a
watching Netflix and then you watch the movie and then 30 minutes into the movie you realize you don't remember what the start of what
Yeah.
the movie is about.
Yes.
That was what it was like. It was no, but not in the because it's like I went into outer space somewhere and I was
was
thinking
like,
about something completely different.
What am I doing in here?
Yeah.
Who are you?
It shouldn't have been like that.
What's
It's
going
cool.
on?
Do y'all ever fake it at work? You ever fake it at work?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Anything.
Yeah.
from
I do
your, you know, I
every
know-
single day. I am a poker dealer.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I make my
yeah.
money with them giving me
True, poker
tips.
Okay.
And so I'll be like, hi, yes, thank you. Okay, see you later, Bob. Yeah. And sometimes people can be very challenging but I'll never let you see me sweat. You know, because sometimes people won't tip on purpose just to see if they're going to get a rise out of you. And, honey, you get this Colgate smile every single time, and I'm going to treat you real good.
See, that's why you at the poker table. That poker face undefeated.
Yeah.
I'm in the best seat. I never lose.
Exactly. You with the house.
Not with myself.
Well, you the house. You the house.
Well, you know, with poker, they really playing each other. They're not playing against the house, and I'm just like a conduit to just sit there and, you know, deal the cards, because they're playing with each other's money. The house, not the house's
You
money.
just eyeballing.
Yeah.
Well, at work for me, I work with a lot of men. So,
So is that why we got that sweet voice? She be like,
no,
"Come on over here, baby."
I was just born with it. So.
Oh.
But as far as faking certain things at work, I have like faking being angry. You know,
You be fake angry at work?
Yeah.
How you be fake mad?
Right.
Why are you fake mad?
Fake mad.
So they could stop talking to me. You know,
Why don't you just say
like,
listen,
something wrong with the call. So, I mean,
Wow.
maybe that
Oh, so you feed into the whole PMS type thing to make them leave you alone.
they be like, again, this is the 5th time this
First
month.
of all, no, it's not a PMS thing. No, because
Well, most of the time, if women get an attitude, men will be like, "What's wrong with her?"
No, it don't have to be PMS for me.
You not to you.
No, not to them either. Because it's just be like, it could just be, you know, just something somebody.
Give us an example of how you make them act like you're mad.
Well, you know, because like we're in the control room or something like that,
And they be like, hey,
and then you know
Look at that
we're on a
fatty.
headset, just like we have a
She
headset
got
on.
that
And somebody
fatty looking
just
good.
start talking or something like that, and I'd be like, okay, y'all stop. You know, just you know.
You say it all nice though. You can't offend.
Right.
Stop, everybody. Stop.
Well, they know, like, you know, if Nicole say something, then
Your
you know,
tone.
just-
She be trying to put her
Exactly.
mama voice on.
You know, it's that,
Voice.
you know,
Oh, God.
it's not that, you know, I'm talking like this.
Shut the
It's-
hell up, okay?
Right. I would be
We
like,
can't.
no.
No, I work at a Christian stage. We can't.
Hell is in the Bible.
We don't cuss.
That's not a cuss word. Heaven and hell.
According to them, it is.
Lord Jesus.
You say that.
Hell in the
So
Bible.
they're the perfect. Oh, okay. Leave
Anyway.
that alone.
I faked it at the
Hallelujah.
airport one time.
You fake what at the airport?
Like something was wrong with my leg.
Oh, so you can get
That's
you
a,
go
that's a
being
good
angry.
fake.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
now, when I tell you they don't ask no
They're
questions.
not supposed
can't-
to.
they
They
not
can't
allowed.
because
They're
it's
not
against the laws, against the HIPAA.
They go get that wheelchair so fast. I'm like,
Yeah, because hippopotamus will get them.
it's that
Yep.
easy? Yeah, so if the line long and you want to get on that plane quick, just be like, my leg, I don't know what happened. They be like, hold on, just stand right a second. Real quick. I didn't even, I was
Like you
getting
need
ready
a wheelchair.
You didn't even get a chance to lie, huh?
all the way. No, I didn't.
My leg.
I'm just playing. Oh, he go.
I did. I was like, dang. And I kind of felt bad because I was kind of really joking.
And they took it, but you had to stick with
I
it.
had to go all the way through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have to
that
see
comes
it through.
in handy when your flight get canceled
Mm-hmm.
and you're, you know, everybody's in the seats and you're like, I'm in pain. Someone help me. I don't know what. I would just say, can I have a wheelchair? And they go, yeah, sure. Let me go get it. That's it.
You said you didn't do that?
Yeah, I've done that.
Dang, that's easy.
I have no
Oh, right.
problem
Can I get a
with
wheelchair?
I'm about to
anything
just
like
go
that.
in and
I
ask.
feel
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. I don't even say that.
They'll be like, oh, you too young.
Yeah, right.
Ain't that wrong with you,
Never
girl?
right.
Look like it be a black lady. She be like, girl, bye.
Right.
I saw you in that movie. She an actress, y'all. She's playing a role. She's straight. Ain't that wrong with her?
But we all fake it to make it on the phone.
What do you mean?
We could be in here talking like whatever, blah, 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 blah. Hi, this is Terry. Such and such, may I help you?
Yeah, that's me.
no.
all day long.
Yes.
I can do that easy. That's so easy.
That is easy.
It is so funny when I hear, because some
Hi.
people I know, like, when I say they talk so hood, and to just hear them switch just like that, it's crazy.
You be like, and the Academy Award goes
Right.
to Hood Tales.
I have plenty of those. I've always had people talk about. They have always called me an Oreo, which is so funny to me because they go, yeah, your voice is, I've always had people have a thing with your voice. Like Nicole knows.
I know, yes.
Nicole knows.
Yes, I do.
And it's like if I were to try to call myself talking hood or whatever, they go, you so cute. And the cuss word didn't sound right. And it's like, no, but that's really me. It's like I'm really cussing at you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I've gotten that.
That was the
I've
nicest.
gotten that.
I know, right?
I got mad and started cussing. They was like, you don't even sound right. Stop.
Like that one touched my heart. It didn't even make me feel.
I didn't feel that.
Touched.
Oh, well,
That didn't come from deep down.
people know when I'm mad if and I'm gonna cuss. They know.
Oh yeah.
They be like, run.
My voice does change.
Yeah, mine does.
yeah, we heard it.
Mine's
I've never heard her get mad. I don't want to hear it either.
Really?
Her head might be like,
Yeah, she's got mad in here a few times.
yeah.
well, Mike, you would know because it was
Oh,
probably.
don't let Miles be in here.
My whole face just.
When I
But
say-
Miles will make anybody cuss. For real. Love you, Miles, but he will. Jesus.
Hey, Mom.
Because he be picking at you. He know what he doing. Bless your
He
soul.
is definitely a certified
Bless
button
your
pusher.
heart.
He,
Yeah.
So what other things have you all faked it to make it?
I faked an emergency to get out of a ticket before. I was like, I'm on my way to the hospital.
and they be like,
I
which
was like,
one
I was
will
20. They were
escort you?
no, because I was around the corner from him. I was like, I'm on my way, and I pulled up, and he was like, okay, go ahead.
I've done
I was
that.
young
This
though.
my
That
neck
stuff,
eye
that
got
stuff
is-
don't work
I've
to
done
me.
that when I was
Because you're a
pregnant.
man.
I'm gonna have to
Probably.
try it. I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, try it.
I
Really,
gotta
like
try
fake
it.
going. I really have to go to the bathroom or something like that for you guys.
Oh, that one don't work. That one
don't
don't work.
work?
That
I
one.
got diarrhea. I'm telling. I am about to boo boo on myself, sir.
Get
Sit
out
there real quick. We'll be right back.
Like, okay, okay,
You don't see me rising?
okay.
Temperatures
If
rising.
I gotta get out and let you know what's about to happen, it's going on that police car. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
No, I actually did get help one time faking something. I was skipping school.
You
I
just
was
mad.
but I was in another school. So they had a hall sweep of all days. They had a hall sweep. I'm leaving the school. The police is outside and they see me. They be like, sir, like, what are you doing? I'm like, what happened is I left my ID at home and they won't let me in class, so that's why I'm leaving school. They're like, oh, don't worry, we'll help you. What's your name? They took me to a counselor. So this was a lie that they were helping me. So they were helping me this time. Took me to this counselor. She was like, I don't know him. I'm like, I'm new here. I just started. She's like, I don't know him. He don't go here. That ain't one of our students. So then it was just like, okay, so here's the real truth.
She couldn't even help saying.
couldn't even
it.
help
Even say.
Bust you out.
I ended up going to jail that day.
Oh, for real?
That was my first and last
Jail
time.
or juvenile?
No, jail.
Detention.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Jail
What school
he
was
was
that at?
locked up.
at Murray Wright.
Oh,
I went to Murray Wright, but I went to Northwestern. I was skipping to Northwestern.
they
all
was
my
like
friends was there.
locked up. Let me out. Oh, oh, oh.
I was mad as hell because my father, I called him, and he never told my mother. So I was in there like all day
Dang.
till she got off work. I think she got off work like midnight.
This shit come in with the bomb to clap. She was knocking you upside your head, wasn't she? What are you
No,
trying to
actually,
do?
she was. No, I mean they cussed at me, but my father, he was just like, "You do dumb stuff, you gonna stay there."
Hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Right.
I like that.
Oh yeah, I've
you
never
all-
heard that before. I like
Have
that.
you all ever faked going out on a date just to go out on a date? I mean, fake liking someone to
Yeah.
go out on a date.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's a woman thing.
No, I'm funny acting. No, if I don't like you, I ain't acting like I like
My,
you.
my
What you mean
time
it's a woman
precious.
thing?
Fake liking somebody just to go out on a date with
Oh,
them.
y'all do
Yeah, I
that
mean, you
all
know,
the
You,
time.
don't act like you didn't like
Right,
the way her
we
booty
do.
looked, and you was like you fake act like you liked her when you did.
I mean, I don't
Nah, because
know.
if it's just that, I ain't going out on a date.
Oh, I forgot I'm talking to Saint Michael.
Right.
It ain't about it
But
being
like-
a saint. That ain't right. The other way ain't right either. But I never say, okay, let me just go on a date with him
Like-
just to do this.
Why spend money on what's free?
He said it, not me. I ain't say it.
Like why? And when I say money, I mean also time. Like why
time is
waste
everything.
each other's time? If I know what I want and you know what you want,
Let's just
and
do
I
it.
know where it's not going and you know where it's not going.
Let's just do it.
Like why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to sing no song or do no dance, huh?
No,
Hey, baby, what's
'cause
up,
that's
though?
a waste of my time. I could be somewhere like eating pepperoni-less pizza, playing 2K, like
Pepperoni-less
enjoying my life. Like,
Pepperoni-less pizza.
So recently, I have had a fake friend. Have you all experienced fake friends before?
yes,
Yes.
I think we all have.
I have exercised them from my
I
life.
hear you.
Excommunicated.
Me too.
So
I haven't.
So experiencing that fake friend, did you continue to be friends with that person to make it, or did you just cut that friend off?
I am a cutter offer.
I'm a cutter
I'm
offer
not,
too, girl.
I'm not like rude or mean, or I don't do it like, okay, yeah. You know, I slide back out of it and we just don't talk. I'm not a chaser either as far as friends go, you know, so
Yeah.
it's not important to me. If I feel like if you don't pour into me, if we're not equal, if it's not something that we do because we want to, well, no, see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
I love you. Give you flowers in my head. You know, it's over. You know
But what I've learned too, that in life, different people go through things sometimes, and sometimes people just step back because you don't have any clue what they're going through, and they may not be willing to share it with you at the time. And I think a lot of times, like I have friends that maybe I may not talk to them all the time, but when I do talk to them, it's all love. But I understand now that I'm older that it's just life. People be lifing, and you know, we may have had that season where we was like, you know, like peanut butter and jelly, but it's just not that season right now.
Yeah.
Because things can happen, things can change, you know, jobs, life, your family. And it's like, you know, I still have love for you, but right now I need to work on me. I need to figure out what's going on with me. And I think a lot of times people like, well, I kicked her because she's funny acting. Sometimes we need to extend people grace because you don't know what they're going through, and they don't have to talk to you about it at that time. Just give them a chance, and if they come back around and say, hey, yo, then maybe they'll be ready to be in a you know, place to maybe explain it then. But
No, they
give
may
people
not
some
explain
grace,
it. They may
Yeah.
just act
They
like
may
nothing
not.
happened.
or just give them grace. But if it's bothering you, ask them.
Yeah, because you can't just come back around like ain't nothing happened. Like you can just step on my fake Air Force Ones that I just bought.
Yeah. But I feel
Your
like
yellow
that's,
Your
I feel
yellow
like
Force
that's
Ones.
different. That's a different subject because I feel like that would be a real friend that I've put in to, or they put into me. And right now we're going through a season where that's not really working, and we're not on the same page.
Or you got
But if
other
it's a
stuff
fake
going on and
friend,
ain't got nothing to do with
They're mad
them.
at you. They envious. They saying stuff. They're proving to you that they're not your friend. Not just something's wrong with them and something having situations. Because you can feel.
Are you
can
talking about they
forgive.
talking about you behind your back?
Yeah, or in front of your face or whatever.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about you in front of your face. That's a coward. That ain't gonna happen.
But if it's a fake friend, you know, you don't know what they might do. You're experiencing it as it goes along, but you got a feeling that somebody doesn't like you. You know that, and sometimes you do fake it. You do fake it to make it depending on what that situation that the friendship is based on.
I ain't faking shit. I'm sorry. 'Cause if I don't like you, I don't like you. And if I don't want to be around you, I ain't going to be around you. And that's
me
it.
too. But in a situation where, say for instance, like
Sorry,
this,
Jesus.
if you have somebody that you know don't like you, but you in a situation, you want your stuff to work, you might say, ha, and then you could
not
unplug
doing
and
that
go
either.
home. And you do what you got to do. It's not that big of a deal because that's involving something else that's bigger than that friendship or that fakeness or whatever it is. It's a goal that you're trying to get to.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
you-
I can
you
always.
circle
I know
around
what you're saying.
and
I can
move
always
on
be
from.
politically correct, but I can still be
But I don't feel like
honest.
friends. I don't feel
Yeah.
like that's a friend. So
No, I'm just saying, but I could still be honest in my political correctness too, just like step, because sometimes you can still associate with people, but you just step back from them. It ain't all that Tahitian and stuff. You just be like, okay, yeah, we here for business. Yeah,
that's what it is. That's,
Yeah.
that's
I feel
what it
you.
is.
Once-
Not a friend. It's not like it's just you're doing what you got to do to get to your thing. And
You're
I don't
faking
know
it till you make it.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
all. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I just feel like once you know how a person is,
treat
you
them
know how to
accordingly.
maneuver
Exactly.
around them.
them.
I said
Yep.
maneuverate.
Maneuver. He making up words, y'all. Everybody write that down. Maneuver. Can you spell that for us?
Maneuver around them.
Say
Yeah, listen,
maneuverate.
if it's sayable, it's a word. That's how I feel.
Sayable.
Ebonics is real, y'all. Ebonics is real.
Sayable is a
We
word.
like that too. Sayable.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The older I get, I just be like, if I don't want to do, I just release myself. I feel like I'm having a look.
Release yourself. You went to the
I'm saying I just release myself from situations and circumstances that I don't want to be in unapologetically, because I don't have to explain myself. If something is not serving me that day at that time, or I feel uncomfortable, or I don't want to do it, I just don't.
Yeah, they don't pour into
Bow
you. I
out
can understand
gracefully.
it.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
I won't be there today. You know.
I've had situations though where, again, at my old job, which was at a hospital, where you've got so many people, so many different personalities. Everybody wants to be a boss. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody's trying to tell you you're wrong, or do it like this. You've got so many elements, and you do have to sometimes. You have to say, well, it's not a friendship situation, kind of, but it's like
It's an associationship.
You learn how to, like you said, maneuver around certain situations where it's like, okay, well, this is for the greater good of what I'm trying to do. So right now, I'm going to make sure that this is something that I'm doing, and I'm
You're
learning
gonna tolerate
from
it.
Yeah, and I'm learning from. If I'm learning from it, only if I'm learning from it. Then you can say, okay, well, this is not that big of a deal. I'll learn from it, and I'll move on, and I'll take what I've learned, and I know how to do this better.
Right.
So sometimes to me, it's kind of like that. I don't know if that's called friendship, though. I don't know.
So do
Nah.
you feel that you have to fake really who you are in order to succeed in life or be successful?
I don't think so.
I feel
No.
like you get successful by
don't
being
think
who
so.
you are. I
Yes.
feel like
Yeah.
that's how you get successful. I feel like
People-
if you're doing the opposite, it will never last.
Yeah, because
it's
people
gonna bust out.
no,
some
because
kind
you
of
can
way.
only be fake for so long.
and it's gonna come out.
Your people, what I
gonna bust out.
find is
Yep,
people
bust
are
out.
drawn to authenticity, and even though you could be going around being disingenuous, people know when you fake. You may think that, oh, I got everybody food, and they all sitting in the room like, is she fake to you? They're like, girl, I thought nobody would ever say it, but yeah. Or
Energy.
is he? You know, you can tell.
Energy.
Yeah.
Energy is.
I just feel like if you got a problem with somebody, tell the person. Pull them to the side. You ain't got to have an audience and say it in front of everybody else. I like the bathroom thing, because one thing about a woman, with women, they could be all upset and all that, but if you get them by themselves in the bathroom, all that stuff just kind of goes away. All that extra.
I don't want
I ain't doing no bathroom.
Right. I'm
I'm not
talking
doing no
about
The key to being, I want you in the bathroom in case you get rude, because there ain't no cameras in the bathroom. I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, no, don't
I
have a
thought
y'all
conversation.
I thought you was talking about you.
Rare. Y'all just, hell no. What the
goodness.
hell is wrong with, now you going somewhere else.
his mind is always
His mind is always in the gutter,
my
but he
God.
worried about his daughter knowing.
In the gutter.
he faking.
Real
Who
fast.
faking?
He faking his mind is in the gun.
My mind's in the gutter.
With truffle butter.
What? No.
Truffle butter.
No.
Time out.
No.
Time.
It rhymed.
Flag on the play.
All right. Ain't we about that time?
And cut.
You ready? Yeah, we are actually.
Truffle. No.
Cameron,
What is that anyway?
No.
where can you be found?
It's nasty.
I can be found at Cameron Kimball on Facebook. I can be found at Cameron Elaine on IG, and I can be found on YouTube at All Things Cam and K. And I can be found here on Mondays. And you can also see my movie that I'm in, Meeting Boone, on Tubi.
I watched
Meeting
it over the
Boone.
weekend. She was
Did you
great.
like it? Thank you. And to my left, we have
Kimani. You can find me on the Facebook at Kimani Goodwin, or the Twitters or the Instagrams at just_fella. And now you can also find me on the Instagrams and the Twitters at higher_thought. ENT. The E is for etymology and truth.
All right, etymology and truth. That's what I'm talking about.
Look.
Yeah.
His vernacular
Right.
is very impressive.
Thank you.
Now mine's all like boo boo boo. Terry Marshall on Facebook, Terry Time 2, Instagram here on Mondays.
Oh, that's it. Oh. You got all coming.
I've got things coming up. I just got to get it together in my head.
Okay.
So, but yeah, stuff coming up.
Okay. My turn.
It's my turn.
It's your
That's
turn.
old. Showing your age.
I can be found here every Monday on Switchblade TV. Mike.
I can be found here on Mondays as well on Switchblade TV.
Yes.
We all can be found.
Here on Mondays on Switchblade TV. Switchblade TV.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Switch your play.
God bless y'all. Until then,
Peace.
Peace.
Love and hair grease.
Make it till you make it, y'all.